Most of us see death as the end of life. A man is not able to do any of the activities he did while alive after death. Because of this, when a person dies, it can be thought that he comes back to life. We all know that although people rise from the dead in fiction and folklore, they do not happen in the real world. However, the situation in the animal world is completely different. Even after being completely dead, there are many animals around the world that can perform various biological activities. So now we are going to talk about some amazing animals with such abilities. Wait until the end of this video to know about those animals. Number 7. Turtles. Turtles are one of the most fascinating and conserved species of animals. But if you somehow save the heart of a turtle while it is still alive, you can see that it remains active for about 6 hours. The reason for this condition is that the heart is able to produce the nerve signals it needs to function. And they do not need external nutrition. Although this ability can be seen in several other reptiles, this heart of turtles remains active for a relatively long time. Number 6. Rattlesnake. There is a story that to kill a snake, you have to hit it on the head. But even if the head of the rattlesnake in America is cut off, its head remains active for hours. It also tends to bite anything it touches. The bite is very dangerous. The reason for that is that in such cases they release all the poison. Therefore, 20 times the amount of poison is released as a normal bite. 26 times the usual amount of antidote was injected to save an American's life from a bite from such a severed head. Number 5. Fruit flies. Fruit flies that come when fruits are spoiling can do everything they do every day without their heads. They can fly, walk, and mate with females just like the head flies. Fruit flies have this amazing ability because they have an extra brain located in the chest area. And because of the light-sensitive cells they have, they don't need eyes. Therefore, even if the head is cut off, fruit flies live normally. Number 4. Cockroaches. These animals, which are a species of cockroach living in America, can live for several weeks without their heads. They get this ability because of a special arrangement in the body. These animals can live for months without food and water. The food needed for that is stored in their body. And the body's activities are controlled without the control of the brain. They even breathe through an organ located in the stomach. Because of this, even if their heads are cut off, they live for many weeks. Number 3. Odori Don Squid. Japan is a country full of strange things. One of their most popular dishes is Odori Don Squid, which has introduced the world to eating raw fish. In fact, these animals dance long after death. After the death of this squid, the head is cut off and prepared for food. But before eating them, they do a wonderful dance as soon as soy sauce is added. The reason for this is that the chemicals contained in soy sauce stimulate the nerves in the squid's feet. Number 2. Sannakji octopuses. South Koreans are a nation of strange food. One of their popular foods, the Sannakji octopuses are also able to dance even after the food is prepared. The feet of these octopuses are prepared for food. But those feet start to bend while eating. If not chewed correctly, the feet of the octopus can get stuck in the throat and die. About 5 people die from this every year. The reason for this is that these octopuses respond to touch even after death. Number 1. Headless chicken. A chicken raised for meat usually lives for about 45 days. But if you give food to a decapitated chicken, it can live for almost 2 years. In the 1940s, a rooster named Mike who lived this way became world famous. Even though this chicken's head was cut off, this chicken lived for hours. Because of this, the owner gave the chicken food and water through syringes to keep him alive. Unfortunately, this chick died after 18 months. When you hear this sometimes, you are surprised, aren't you? So, we will bring you many wonderful and amazing information in the future. So stay tuned with Amazing World.